These poems are dedicated to all those whose lives have been spent in bringing peace to this planet. Wherever you are, I bow my head. May peace be on this earth. We are all united with the thread of love. May each one of us realize the garland of life.
Boredom. During this lockdown, millions of people are getting bored. They have so much free time at home that they never had before. Remember, being bored is a state of mind. You create your mental state of boredom. A wise man cultivates gratitude for the opportunity to be alive. Each moment is precious. The power that's keeping you alive is the same power of love that is keeping the universe alive. In our ignorance, we are human doers. We always have to do something. A wise man is a human being. Note, I said being. You are a human being. Unfortunately, we have forgotten our true essence. Take the golden opportunity to discover the jewel that lies within. Pay attention to your breath. You are probably rolling your eyes. Yeah, sure. Do you take me as a dummy? I've been breathing all my life and never saw this jewel inside of me. Well, I'm saying, take a conscious breath, moment by moment. When was the last time you paid attention to your conscious breath? Remember, you are the universe. You just don't know it. Can we change? Many people think that humanity can't change for the better. Quite frankly, I believe we can change. Take a look at this worldwide shutdown. People all around the world are uniting together. People are being kind to each other. Random acts of kindness are being displayed. We all change in our small ways. This sudden shutdown will allow us to change in ways we couldn't even imagine a few weeks ago. I'm happy with my fellow man. Most of us are taking this as a serious matter. We have our concerns, yet kindness has come to the surface. Kindness can change our actions. Kindness is the glue that ties humanity together. We are all on the same boat. Either we sink or swim. During these troubling times, humanity is struggling together. We feel each other's pain. Some countries are experiencing deaths like never seen before for a crisis like this. We all pray that this will soon end. I have great hope for humanity. Yes, there are some bad apples, yet even they have a core of kindness. Kindness does exist inside of us. Let's tap into that moment by moment. With all the time we have staying at home, let's reflect upon gratitude. Maybe when all the chaos is over, we won't take for granted all the simple things in life. Our normal 9-to-5 existence no longer exists for now. Family and friends. Many states are opening their business. It's May 6th. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I hope it's not a freight train. Many medical experts say that 3,000 people would die of this hidden virus a day, starting in June. Quite frankly, we're in desperate needs. 30 million Americans are out of work. If I was president, I would cut the defense spending in half. I would use that money to bail out the small business and the workers trying to survive this mess. I will get off my soapbox. This is my rant. My question is, during the shutdown, did we see the thread of love tying us all together? Never in history has Mother Nature shut the entire world down. The reset button is being pushed. Have you ever stopped for a second to question why? Or are you completely bored spending time with your loved ones? Is it all about me, me, me? If so, we didn't learn any lessons at all. The world will then continue with the same outrageous chaos as before. Remember, Mother Nature doesn't need us. We need Mother Nature. The Earth is healing itself during this shutdown. Are we going to continue to throw garbage in our living rooms? What is more important, buying empty trinkets or healing this precious planet? Our current government believes in us buying empty trinkets. We walked away from the Paris Accord with a devilish smile on our face. I know better than you. Yet here we are in the midst of the shutdown, and big business is more important than the average citizen. We're completely lost. Our forefathers are crying in their graves. This is not a political battle. Mother Nature wants us to change. Period. End of discussion. Yet the majority of people are bored. How many Americans risk their lives every day helping us out? Yet we complain the beaches aren't open. Once again, some people think it's all about me. We need to grow up. We need to go from me to we. Every country in this world is affected. We are all on the same boat. We either sink or swim. You are the universe. You just don't know it. You can solve your piece of the puzzle. This madness of me, me, me has got to stop. The jewel lies inside of you. Someday, all your precious toys will disappear like a thief in the night. The only thing you can take is your true nature. From me to we. From me to we. What in the world does that mean? Even spell checker wants me to use us instead of we. Yet this small me is the foundation for all the problems in the world. We are brought up to me, and me. Everything we do is me-driven. We have totally lost touch with the concept of we. We consist of everything inside of you and the universe. You are the universe. You just don't know it. That is the problem. Most people just roll their eyes. Will you stop saying that? Yet ask a modern-day scientist, and they will say it is true. All the bickering and fighting is due to mankind not knowing their true essence. We made a mess of this world. Mother Nature shut down the entire world. We need an attitude change. It takes around 1 million years for a civilization to go from me to we. Some civilizations blow themselves up in the meantime. We're not going to do that, yet we still have many struggles ahead. Light is winning the battle. Darkness has nowhere to hide. Yet darkness is staring us in the face. Fear and anger lie inside and waits for the moment to unleash itself. When one is aware of the quantum field, one's awareness lies in we. In this state, love, kindness, and tolerance extends to all. This is your true nature. Someone asked Ramana Maharishi, how should we treat others? He responds, there are no others. Mankind is far away from that state, yet millions of people are waking up. Ordinary people are doing extraordinary things during this epidemic. Unfortunately, our current administration doesn't have the ethics and morals to lead properly. We need compassion and kind leaders during this crisis. We don't need leaders who point blame towards each other. We need a system that cares for its people. The political leaders have lost that. Here's something interesting. Every night at 7 p.m. in New York, people all hang out of their windows. Well, in Manhattan at least, not sure of the other boroughs or suburbs, and cheer for the health and emergency workers. Many bang pots and pans, shout heartedly, applaud, and whistle. It's a way for us to connect with each other, as well as we are all locked down here. Marty. Online funerals. With the worldwide shutdown taking place, Many things are coming to a stop. Imagine, virtual funerals are taking place. Groups are not allowed to get together. Many people have lost their loved ones. Just a few weeks ago, family and friends were gathered together and mourned for the deceased. The only way now is to watch a virtual funeral on your mobile device. In a flicker of an eye, everything changes. I live in Kansas. Today, there are virtual weddings. People have planned their weddings for months. This silent virus has forced everyone to make other plans. Your sweet reception and ceremony are online. Most people are taking it in stride. What can you do but make humor about it? In the midst of this, you are still alive. Cultivate appreciation and gratitude. In the midst of chaos, discover the jewel within. The world that you have lived in has ground to a halt. Wouldn't it be wise to understand why? Maybe this is the turning point in history. We can't go on with the same old, same old. There is something here to learn. What is keeping you alive? Ponder over these words. Patience. Can you imagine how much patience Mother Nature must have? We've been fighting one another for thousands of years. We throw garbage right in our living rooms. We pollute the 7 seas. We chop down the forest in the name of progress. Currently, Mother Nature sent us all to our rooms to think things over. The entire world is shut down. Some people bitch and moan that their freedoms are being taken away. It's all about me, then me. Maybe that's the problem. Nobody can tell me not to go to the beach. I don't care if your grandmother dies in the process. Many people still think we are overreacting. Yet they estimate 3,000 people a day, just the United States, will die from this. More people have died from this than the Vietnam War. Why do we have such cloudy minds? Why we don't even bother to throw away our inner garbage? We have tons of weeds and rocks within. Only you can take them out of your garden. Do you love bickering and fighting more than love and compassion? Millions of America are displaying their true colors of love and compassion. In fact, they are risking their lives for us. Many thousands have died. Mother Nature wants us to change. The change she is talking about is changing your inner state of mind. Your mind, emotions, and your actions dictate whether you're in harmony with your earthly mother. We are all on the same boat together. We can change this world, but we first need to change ourselves. Our leaders won't save us. They are too busy fighting and bickering with each other. Both sides point the fingers towards each other. Some governors have done an incredible job. Some nations have completely solved the problem. For example, New Zealand. They took a common sense approach and solved the problem. Ask yourself this question. What have you personally learned? Have you even asked that question? Do you get so bored that you couldn't think about your fellow man? I'm not trying to judge anyone. I'm saying there's a reason why Mother Earth shuts down the entire world. We don't like change, even if our actions are destroying the world? What is the power that is keeping you alive? Maybe that's our problem. We are so busy doing things, we have forgotten our true nature. Shock therapy. Almost every day, the latest news is quite the shock. It seems like every day we go deeper down the rabbit hole. We will ultimately win the war, yet we are losing many battles. We have a silent and hidden enemy. That's why thousands still go to the beach. I can't get affected, so we can carry on. Yet our actions could affect millions of people. Why are such people spoiled? Why don't they have compassion for others, especially when this virus is so rampant? We haven't seen anything yet. The world's reset button has been pushed. Take proper action so we can stop this darn thing. The sooner we do, the quicker we can return to normal life. Hopefully, we will learn how to be better human beings. Many people have shown the incredible colors of helping our fellow man. Yes, there has been some bad apples. The core of the apple contains the seeds of the universe. In the meantime, have kindness and courage. We shall overcome all obstacles. I believe in mankind, which is a kind man. I see it every day during this crisis. In Italy, people singing to each other in their balconies. Strangers calling the elderly to see if they're okay. People helping one another out. Bands singing their song so all can hear. Hallmark showing Christmas movies throughout the day. None of this is corny. Humanity is showering gifts of kindness throughout the world. The human spirit is being displayed. This will not bring us to our knees. The heart of mankind is coming out. It's a glorious day, my friend. I'm so grateful to be alive. The Last Way. In the mid-70s, I saw this movie produced by Peter Weir. They had this music done by the Aborigines. This is the first time I heard the sound of a didgeridoo. Quite frankly, I can still hear the haunting effect it had on me. It touched my soul. Can you imagine the Aborigine civilization has been around for over 50,000 years? Many people say that they are primitive. I would say that Western man is primitive. They believe in the dream world of creation. Western scientists would call it the quantum field today. They say we came from the stars. Carl Sagan said we are all stardust. Their Aborigines say that they can communicate with the stars. In the last 100 years, the scientists know that a particle can affect another particle millions of miles away. It is called entanglement. This culture was in tune with the quantum field. They lived in tune with nature. They did not throw garbage into their living rooms. They lived in a state of being, not doing. We live in a state of doing, not being. In fact, Mother Nature has shut down the entire world. Many people are bitching and moaning. I can't go to Starbucks for my morning coffee. Personally, we need to learn from indigenous people all around the world. They have the same message to say. It doesn't matter which continent they live in. The message is the same. We must clean up our act. Pure and simple. We need leaders that understand that and will act on it. Currently, the present administration is rolling back all the progress we made in the last 50 years. Nobody can stop them, even the Democrats. Common sense is uncommon. As my dear old teacher said many moons ago, we are solid the branch that we are sitting on. Word games. Words are extremely powerful, yet we hardly reflect on them. We say a word like gratitude. It slips from our tongue without being digested. Close your eyes. Concentrate on your heart. Mentally say the word gratitude and mean it. Be still. The word gratitude carries a certain frequency. Feel that frequency. It's very subtle. Ask a young child to do this. It will be easy for them. Practice using any positive words like bliss, joy, and compassion. For just 1 second, mentally say anger. You will feel this in less than a second. Isn't that sad? We can feel negative emotions without even trying. Yet positive emotions take some time to feel. Maybe, just maybe, we got the picture turned around. Take this opportunity during this shutdown to rewire your circuits. Your true state is gratitude, bliss, love, and compassion. You can reset your button within. This simple game will show you where you put your emphasis on either positive or negative emotions. you can override your negative emotions. This game will show you where you are in life. Your choice. You choose whether you are happy or sad. Nobody can choose for you. Is the glass half empty or half full? Just by your perception, your attitude towards life or heaven. During this global shutdown, you can either totally freak out, or you can be calm as a cucumber. By the way, your true nature is calm as a cucumber. Why do you want to live in the hurricane winds of the mind? In that state, we are like leaves blown in the wind. Your true nature is living in the center of the hurricane. How can you make proper decisions when your mind is freaking out? Doing is the activities in which a particular person engages. Being is the nature or essence of a person. We are human beings, yet our present state is human doers. We can't stop, even for a second, to connect to our true state of existence. I feel sorry for millions of people all around the world. There's intense mental suffering. Unfortunately, alcohol and drugs won't solve the problem. As a matter of fact, it will make it worse. How strange that humanity doesn't learn in schools that happiness only lies within. Millions of people are discovering this. By recognizing that we are all one, better decisions would be made. Most of our leaders are too drunk bickering and fighting with each other. Wisdom is not gained that way. We have some leaders who are the cream. They rise and govern with dignity and respect. Both sides need to change. True wisdom comes from within. It does not put down, slander, and make fun of your opponent. Mankind is in a juggling act. Our present-day state of mind is causing havoc. We can't see the forest from the trees. The answer lies inside of you. Only you can make this choice.